Hello everyone, the Renville County Planter here. Tonight I'm going to demonstrate for you a very quick recipe for popovers. You don't have you have a hankering for bread with your dinner, but you don't have time to make dinner rolls or any type of bread. This is a very simple recipe to make, and sometimes I make them, and my wife will make chicken salad to stuff them with. You can just butter them and eat them like a dinner roll. So we'll go over the ingredient list. We have here 1 tablespoon of unsalted butter, and next to that we have 4 3/4 ounces of all-purpose flour, and if you want to go in metric, that's approximately 135 grams. We have 1.5 teaspoons of kosher salt. Use kosher salt, not table salt. And 2 large eggs at room temperature. How do you get them at room temperature? Stick them into a hot tap water bath for about 5 minutes, and that will get them up to room temperature. And then we have a 1 cup of room temperature whole milk. And I nuked that in my microwave for about 40 seconds, and that brought me up to about 93 degrees. We will be using the blender to mix all this up, and right here we have a popover pan that we've lightly lubed with some unsalted butter. I forgot to mention, this is an Alton Brown recipe. Comes out of his Good Eats 3 cookbook for basic popovers. And what we're going to do, grab the carafe of your blender. I think we'll start with the whole milk. Two eggs. Oops. 1.5 teaspoons of salt, the flour. And last, we will put the melted butter on the top. Okay, now what he says to do, buzz this for 30 seconds in your blender. That on high, and what that's going to do is incorporate some air in it. Pour the spurs to it. Seconds has passed, and now we will put these, you want to pour these until they're about half full. As you can see, it's a very wet batter, and the moisture content will create a lot of steam, and that's what's going to give you that hollow hole in the middle of your popover that you can fill with a filling of your choice, or just eat them like a dinner roll. I have my oven preheated to 400 degrees. We will put these into the oven for 40 minutes. Okay, the popovers have been in the oven for 40 minutes. These didn't climb near as well as these did. Now, ruh-roh. And I even buttered that pan. Well, I'll have to take a little knife and scoot around them and try to get these out of there. Okay, slow but sure we're getting these out of here. I don't know why these stuck like they did. They don't normally stick like this. Maybe I didn't have enough butter in there. Okay, we'll get rid of that. Now, one thing to mention when you are cooking these, you don't want to peek in the oven. And then the other thing, since there's a lot of steam in there, you do want to poke a little hole in there to let the steam escape. This is the one that fell apart. This is the bottom to it. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but there's a little bit of steam rising out of the popovers. Otherwise they'll get soggy. Alright, there you are, popovers. Okay, now that these have cooled just a little bit, I'm just gonna cut one of these open, show you what the inside looks like. They're nice and hollow. You'll note there was no chemical leaveners put into here, and there was no yeast in here. That rising action and whatnot was brought on just by the power of the steam. So they have a nice crunchy exterior and a nice soft interior. So if you don't have time to make dinner rolls, these are a wonderful quick option. And again, a lot of times we make these and just fill them full of chicken salad and have them for lunch. So anyway, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And most importantly, try this stuff at home and enjoy. Have a good day.